Hello, welcome again. New live stream. I hope you had a good weekend. So, well, now we have here a new, actually very interesting setup for Bitcoin. I think this live stream is gonna be very important for the next 3 months. Let me show you why. First of all, here we have 1 day chart. That was April 14, 15. I mean, last week, right? And the projection was, well, I said, well, I know you are looking for 40K, right? 50K, whatever. But the thing is, like, Bitcoin is gonna drop. So, of course, based on my technical analysis, right? Why? Because we have a better divergence here. We have a better divergence with the price. So, what happened after that? Well, around 1 week, well, now we are here. As you can see here, the projection was correct. Now here, well, I am looking for a bounce, yes, in 1 day chart. Now we are here. As you can see here, now the target is hit. So I was in short around $30,000 in my main account. I closed everything around almost 27,600. I closed everything. And my small account, I was trading this range. Here. I was trading here, this area in 4-hour chart, but I got stopped, so Bitcoin didn't bounce around there. So it's totally fine, right? Because I cannot win all time. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is crossing the zero line here in 1 day chart and is holding the MA55 here. So the next direction for Bitcoin is this one. I am looking for this. Of course, it's gonna take time, right? It's not gonna happen today. I think I'm looking for maybe the next 48 hours. As long as Bitcoin is above, I mean, it's closing candles above or in between of the moving average MA55. So this green box, for me, this green box is the buy area here, maybe around $26,000, 600, 500 maximum. Yes. Any close below this green box around $26,000, 600, 700, I would say, you will see finally the weekly chart playing, and you will see 20K in the long term. That is my long-term target. Why I'm looking for now more downside? Well, first of all, in 1 day chart, I mean, after we see the buy signal, right? Not today, right? I mean, no long position today, at least for me, not now. I have to see the next buy signal here. Yes, something like this. And I will start looking for a bounce where the target should be around $29,000, around there, maybe maximum 30K, something like this, right? Something like this. And this move, my friend, this move, you know what? Is gonna be a sell. Yeah. This is gonna be a sell signal. I mean, sell opportunity, sorry. I know for you it's maybe 50K, 100K, whatever, right? Because we are in the bull market, right? According to the crypto experts on Twitter, right? So the thing here that is here, my friend, when you see the price here, or maybe it's not exact, right? But around here, don't ask me, because it's gonna be like this, okay? So I am not looking for new highs anymore, at least not in the next 3 months. Let me show you now the most important chart. The most important chart is weekly chart. Weekly chart, let me show you here. We have sell signal confirmation here for Bitcoin in weekly basis. So historically speaking, every time when we have this signal, the correction is around 45-50%. Okay, so I know maybe you you are wrong. Always I am wrong, right? See, yes, I'm wrong. And Bitcoin will hit 100K because my favorite YouTuber say it, right? He has 200K subscribers and he's playing with a lot of money. So that's why. Okay, good luck with that. The thing here is, like, I have a system, right? I just follow my system of trading. Here is, like, you see, it's around 50% crash. Here is around 50%. And if I do the same thing here, for example, here, it will take time, right? Of course, in the next 3 months, right? Around here, around 40%. And so on, right? You can see, like, most of the time, well, it's correct. So here, if we do the same thing, right, because we have a sell signal right now here, 40-50% crash is around, well, testing the previous lows. As you can see here, between 17, 18K. I mean, let me tell you something. I am not looking for new lows. Maybe maximum double bottom, potentially yes, we can test maybe 17, 18K, potentially yes, but I am not looking for new lows. I am looking for, actually, this drop here in the weekly chart is gonna be a major opportunity for me, right? For me. Of course, right now, in the moment when I see the price here, of course, I wanna see Bitcoin doing something like this, right? But it will take time. And I'm expecting maybe this is gonna happen maybe in summer. So this chart is for the next 3 months. So be careful with your altcoins, because if you are bullish in altcoins, oh yeah, no, alt season, right? Because last week, super bullish, right? All my group in the Discord, no, I am buying Doge, meme coins, right? Meme coins. Well, good luck with that, because if you are not careful with that, the only thing you are gonna do is just gonna get wrecked. So now here we have Bitcoin crossing the seller line here for first time since 2019 actually was the last time. No, actually 2020 here. The question is if with OBB this is gonna be support or not. I think honestly I don't think so. I think Bitcoin will just break down the seller line here, and it's gonna test in the long term the MA55 in the long term here for OBB. And for me, of course, in the long term, I'm talking the next 3 months, but in summer, for me, it's gonna be a buy opportunity. Right now, here for me, because technically speaking, now people they are bullish. For me, we are still in a downtrend, and this was a very beautiful bounce, macro bounce in a bear market, right? So as you can see here, we have a bounce here, testing the 55 here, of course, no thank you, and after that, continuation to the downside, of course, because it's weekly chart, it will take months, right? But people they want to just see moves very, very fast, right? Like, oh, tomorrow, right? They want to be rich tomorrow. No. Now here, the MA100 here is tested, as you can see here. Bitcoin is trying to find support here again, but bad news. Bitcoin tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 2 months. This moving average, there is a very good chance Bitcoin will break this moving average. So the next move here, I'm expecting is gonna be big. I mean, very important. Maybe maximum 29 as 34, maximum 30. I would say 29 around there. And after that, you will see continuation. Now, careful here, because if you are very bullish, I mean, really, I had a dream Bitcoin will hit 1 million in this year. Well, one hint is if Bitcoin holds this area. This is going to be the most bullish scenario if Bitcoin holds this area between the MA55 and MA21, around $24,000-$25,000. So if Bitcoin can hold this area and bounce, I mean, a strong bounce from there, yes. I mean, I will be bullish again and looking for maybe $34,000 around there. But because this signal is fresh, very fresh, honestly, I don't think that is going to happen. So the reason is because, well, we have multiple variance divergence in higher time frames. So let me show you here. We have a variance divergence, ADX negative here. So this is very bad for the price. So in the next 2-3 months, I am looking for, look at this beautiful, wonderful variance divergence. If the variance divergence in 1-day chart push Bitcoin, I mean, as you can see to the downside, around 11-12%. Imagine what is going to happen with 5-day chart variance divergence. We have 1, 2, 3 strikes of variance divergence, multiple variance divergence in 5-day chart. So the key here is $27,000. Any close below there, you will see 24, 25. But honestly, I think Bitcoin is just going to print something like this, a massive red candle like this, scaring all the people. People here will start calling for 10K, 4K, 1K, whatever, right? No, I think you know the movie, right? Always is the same, especially on, with crypto experts, right? So the thing here is like with various divergence here, the next 3 months, I think the party is over for Bitcoin and altcoins, but altcoins, they will just crash. And let me show you here, 3-day chart. 3-day chart, we have various divergence confirmation here, ADX negative here. There is no way in this world I will be bullish. I mean, like looking for 50K, whatever. In the long term, maybe yes, of course, in 1 year, because Bitcoin in monthly has a buy signal. But in the weekly basis, at least the next 3 months, I am looking for major corrections, 50% correction for Bitcoin. And well, you can imagine for altcoins, maybe around 70%, even more, who knows. We have a variance divergence in 2-day chart, variance divergence in 3-day chart. As you can see here, we have a variance divergence in 5-day chart. We have a sell signal in weekly chart. Okay, to the moon, right? To the moon, yeah, of course, no. So what I'm doing right now? Well, right now I am flat because I was in short from $30,000 for 100 to 100, and that's it. What I'm doing right now? Well, in the short term, well, not mid-term actually, I'm looking for a bounce. As I said before, something like this, as long as of course, I have to be very, very careful with the setup, because remember, if you are looking for longs, it makes sense because it's the 55 here, but what happened here? What happened here? All the people who entered around this area, what happened? Just get wrecked. And why? Because we didn't have a buy signal here. You see, we didn't have a buy signal here. My best advice, remember, I am a financial advisor. Wait for the confirmation. Yeah, wait for this, and after when you see this forming, right, it's about to is forming. Yes, maybe you can enter. Because if you enter right now here, it's looking green, right? Looking beautiful because maybe here it's gonna pump. But potentially we will see something like this again. So in my case, I am looking for this. Why? Because weekly chart is clear for me, it's a sell. So remember, if you are gonna enter in long position in this area, yes, if you see the bounce, protect your entry always. Yeah. Why? Because you are playing against the macro sell signal. In this case, weekly chart, 5-day chart, 3-day chart, and so on. So I will be very careful here looking for Bitcoin at 40, 50, whatever, right? I am still looking for, actually, in the long term, maybe 2024, by the end of the year, maybe. Yes, we will see maybe a major rally, but I think for the next 3-4 months, the party is over for altcoins and Bitcoin. Now, let's talk about the 4-hour chart, because I know in my case, I am looking for entries, yes, but okay, here, no thank you. This is not with me. And actually, what is the setup I'm looking for? I am looking for a bullish divergence. Remember, something like this. Right now, we have this bounce here, yeah, to the moon, right? The bottom is in, at least the correction is over. And after that, I am looking for new low here. Of course, it's not like always happens. Many times I saw it. I am, well, if I see it again, well, I will be happy, right? So we will see something like this, right? Something like this, maybe a potential bullish divergence, right? I am speculating here. This is not technical analysis, okay? So something like this, and if I see this at top here, yes, I will open a long position here, looking for the MA55 around $29,000, okay? So that is the setup I'm looking for in the 4-hour chart. Of course, it will take time. Maybe tomorrow I will start looking for this. Now, in 1-hour chart, because bullish, right, to the moon here, well, this what you're looking for sells actually was here, this area, the MA100, as you can see here, testing this area of resistance, better divergence in 1-hour chart. So, well, this was the short opportunity around $28,000, and that's it. If you're looking for shorts there, no thank you. No, I mean, it's over. In 1-hour chart, just $200-300 move, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. Last time someone said, you failed because Bitcoin didn't move. No, actually you just moved, but just $200. For example, here from $27,000 to $27,300, just 250 around there, and that's it. That is your move in 1-hour chart. Many times, right? But well, people they are trading 1-hour chart looking for 20% gains. Well, you go to maybe you use 50x, maybe yes, but in 1-hour chart the moves are very, very small. Very rare. Sometimes they are like this, but they are not because 1-hour chart. They are because micro time frames or higher time frames they are playing, not because 1-hour chart. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with Bitcoin dominance because Bitcoin is as a sell for me right now after 3 months. Yeah. Let me see. Sorry, USD dominance. USD dominance for me is this a buy opportunity. Let me see here. 1-day chart, we have this bounce. As you can see here, we have bullish divergence here. Now already play out. As you can see here, it's about the MA55. I am looking for sideways, yes, and also the most important chart right now here is the weekly chart. This is accumulation, my friend. This is accumulation. Be careful here because in the long term, the next 3 months, I am looking for USD dominance test in this area again, around 8.50, 8.90, around there. And let's see. Right now we have at least maybe 2 months more in sideways here. In sideways here. But if you see this thing like maybe in 2 months, right? Doing something like this, right? Sell signal here, and it's still in range, is going to be good news for Bitcoin. But for now, the projection is still to the upside like this, okay? Where the major area should be around 8.50, around there. That is the area I will start looking for. Maybe I mean, potentially this is going to be the maximum area for USD dominance. Now let's talk about the stock market, because the stock market, I think, is a sell again. I am not bullish in general, right? Right now with this signal, and also SP500 is forming actually the sell signal. Let me show you here. Yep. Let me show you here. Yes, we have a bearish divergence. Yes, we have a bearish divergence. Let me see. Oh my God. No, we don't have. Almost. Very close. No, we don't have it. The thing here is like this is a sell. Okay. This is a sell, and that's it. Okay. No more new highs for, I think. I mean, I was expecting honestly to 4,300 around there. But as you can see here, the weekly chart is looking not very good. So if you see as a bounce here, it's gonna be a sell. It's gonna be a bull trap. Okay, so be careful here. I think the next 3 months for all the market in general, stock market, cryptocurrencies, all of the next 3 months is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I am not calling for new lows. Just I'm calling for a correction. Okay. So let's continue with the. Let me see one day chart here. One day chart. One day chart. Yes, ME55 is gonna be tested 4,300, 4,030. Any close below there, you will see again $3,800. So yes, it's not looking great. So let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the Nasdaq. Remember, this is weekly chart and one day chart. The monthly chart is still a buy, and that is not gonna change soon. Maybe for Bitcoin, I have to see a break of 20K, closing weekly chart there, below there. Yes, potentially I will start looking for 10K, but right now, no, this is based on probabilities. I don't think that is gonna happen. And Nasdaq is actually doing very good. As you can see here, it's in sideways here, and the curve is about to test a line here. So maybe a new leg up here, and potentially this one is gonna be the last leg up here of this rally here, and after that we will see, when you see here on this area, you will see finally the correction. Let me see weekly chart. Yeah, be careful here. I mean, it's the same warning for all the markets. As you can see, Bitcoin and the stock market, they are on the same page. Careful with all your investments, right? Because to the moon, right? Here is like this, right? Here is like this, and that's it. Okay, the next 3 months. So, well, what I can say, bullish, right? Okay, let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum here, as I said before, $2,000 was my target. Of course, Ethereum pump more, actually, just $100 more, as you can see here. So the thing here is like, we have a sell signal confirmation right now here. So any close below $1,780, like there is a very good chance this, when you see the moving average like this, because Bitcoin has the same setup, something like this, is usually a bull trap, upper trap. Yeah, because newbies, oh my God, you see moving average here, support, very strong, long or short, whatever, right? And market makers, they love this because why? Because usually when I see this, what happened after that? Something like this, right? Killing all the longs. So careful here. Same thing, right? And all the altcoins, they are doing exactly the same thing I said before. I said it like in the last live stream. All of them, they are printing sell signals. So careful, because the only thing you are gonna do is just, you're gonna be holder for the next 3-4 months. You are thinking, oh yeah, to the moon. You see, sell signal for Neo, Dot, sell signal here, Axe Infinite, sell signal. What is this garbage? This thing is garbage. Let's talk about, for example, Bitcoin Cash, sell signal here, Cardano, sell signal here, a confirmation this week, as you can see here, this week. Let's see about Amazon here, sell signal forming here, maximum ME55, and after that correction. Audio here, you see, it's terrible. Bake, very bad here. B&B here. This thing is about to explode, but honestly, I think, look, based on the price action, any close below 300, you will see a beautiful red candle to 220. Let me see Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is pumping here, it's still pumping here, even with the sell signal here. Yeah, I mean, of course, technically speaking, it should be like this, right? It should be like this, but looks like, you see, for example, this thing is still closing about 48%. You will see a breakout here, and you will see potentially a better divergence for me like this. So I will be careful here, because this thing is looking strong, it's still strong. Why? Because of the monthly. Well, no, actually, no, forget it. With this development here in monthly, any close below 45%, you will see the previous lows tested. So I think just for now, I will keep it in sideways. Of course, no way, no thank you. This is not the place. The thing here is, like, now with this technical analysis, people will think, oh, we're in alt season, right? Because the Bitcoin dominance is gonna drop. The problem is, like, Bitcoin is gonna drop. So that is the problem. When you see the sell signal here in Bitcoin dominance, you wanna see Bitcoin bullish as well. because that is the setup. Like actually, yes, you will have your alt season, right? But we don't have it in this case. We don't have that setup, Ross. That's why I will be extremely careful with my alt season, right? Yeah. Okay. So Tesla weekly. Okay, let's do it. Because I think the technical analysis is done for all the altcoins and everything in macro timeframes. Now you know the projection, right? Short-term bounce, yes. Long-term sell. It's very simple. So I like when the market is very clear. It's very easy to read. Uh, I really like it actually. Okay, monthly here, reaction MA55 here, the weekly chart. Okay, this is very interesting. Beautiful downtrend for Tesla in weekly chart, as you can see here. Yeah, Tesla 55 crashing, Tesla 55 crashing, sell signal fresh, hiding better divergence, perfect, beautiful in one day chart. Let me see here. In one day chart, of course, no way. I will never open a short here. If I open a short, of course, for me, it's a short, right? In weekly charts. So if I see a sell signal here, a buy signal here, a bounce here, around maybe 199, 91, $92. From there, I will start looking for shorts, continuation to the downside. So that's it. That's it. Yes. Of course, there is no setup there for me. There is no setup there. If I have to trade this as I said before, I will start looking for a bounce, maybe in short term, maybe yes, we have a potential bullish divergence. No, we don't have anything. For now, I think I will be flat, looking for a bounce, but that bounce should be a sell. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue with more altcoins if you want, but I think most all of them they have the same setup here. So let's see the total two. I think is better because total two we will get a big picture what is happening with altcoins and how you will get wrecked, right? You are gambling with altcoins. Sorry. Sometimes I am very bad boy, right? Okay, so here, you know what I'm gonna say, right? This is like this. Okay, so I said it 2 weeks ago, I said it last week, and today we have the confirmation. Okay, careful with your altcoins, careful with your Bitcoin, careful with your FOMO, right? You're in FOMO because million token. My God, wow! No, the only thing you are doing is just making rich someone else, and this guy is gonna just buy a new apartment somewhere else. Well, never mind. This is my own opinion. The beauty of just having just 500 subscribers, right? I can say whatever I want. Well, let me see. Okay, let's continue here for Bitcoin. I think for Bitcoin is done. It's done. I finished my technical analysis. There is nothing else to say. And just I'm looking for. Remember, we have this sell signal here. We have this sell signal, and now let's use it. Let's use my secondary system. Okay, but maybe in some point this year it's gonna be my main system as well. So let me show you here. Various divergence here, testing the VWAP here in the higher time frames. Remember, this VWAP is very important because this VWAP was tested last year, actually 1 year ago. Yes, 1 year ago was tested, and Bitcoin from there crashed all the way down to $17,000. And here right now, Bitcoin tested here again this moving up this VWAP, and what happened after that? Well, got rejected and now is trying to find support around $27,000, where I am looking for maybe the last leg down here, testing this big web around $26,000, 600, 700, where it should be the last point of this sideways. I mean, this potential range is forming, as you can see here. Yes, yeah, and potentially here, this is the top here of my range, where 29. Remember in my previous technical analysis with my traditional system, I said around $29,000 is the area where we have big WAP here around where $29,300. So if you see a bounce here, yeah, if everything is correct in my technical analysis, of course you will see a bounce here, sideways here, and after a bounce here, and this big web should act as resistance, and from there you will see weekly chart playing, where the target usually is the white VWAP in the bottom of the range of this VWAP around $22,000, with some weeks maybe around 20K. So right now, as you can see here, we have very powerful setup here in weekly chart. Technically speaking, Bitcoin is still in a bear market. I mean, the bottom is already in, yes, but we are still looking. I am still looking for. This is just a macro bounce. 3-4 months. I said that in January. Now we are in April. So, well, now we are here. Now, let me show you something else here. We have different VWAPs. I said it before. Here we have the VWAP of 2015. Yes, as you can see here. And we have the VWAP of 2018. Bitcoin found support in the VWAP of 2018, as you can see here. So, in weekly chart, there is no problem. I mean, I am not worried. If actually, I will be happy if I see Bitcoin just testing again this VWAP, forming potential a double bottom. Maybe not now. I mean, if you see that next week, for example, you see Bitcoin crashing right now to 17K, 18K, well, this is a bear market and you will see 10K. Yeah. No, I want to see Bitcoin slowly just doing something like this, right? Something like this. Let me show you here. Crashing here, bouncing here, crashing here, bouncing here, and little by little, step by step, yeah, forming this beautiful downtrend. Why? Because this is organic. This is beautiful. Why? Because this is a consolidation in the long term for monthly. So if I see Bitcoin just doing this, like this, that is correction, and usually this is continuation in a bear market. I am not looking for a bear market. I mean, for me, technically speaking, the bottom is already in based on the monthly chart. Based on the monthly, I am not looking for 15K or 14K, whatever. No, at least not this year. So, but of course, this is scenario looking for 17K, between 20K and 17K, potentially is going to be the last chance to buy Bitcoin and altcoins in a very, very good price before, I mean, in preparation for the bull market in 2024. So, as you can see here, as long as Bitcoin is above here and this big web, I'm still bullish in the long term. I'm talking monthly, okay? No, not tomorrow. I'm talking monthly. Please don't mix time frames, because you are trading 1 hour chart looking for the next 10K move. You're totally wrong, okay? So please try to fix that problem with time frames. I'm talking about here all this year. This moving average is, I mean, the last time one was tested, this moving average here was the first time was in 2022, and here 2 years ago. You see, from 2022 to this point, and this point was 2 years. So that means you will have to wait maybe all this year to see this move, right? So if you are long-term investor or trader, whatever, this kind of charts is the chart you have to start paying attention, right? Macro moves, not just 1 hour move. So this is my technical analysis, of course, like this, right? Remember what I said? Like this, where the potential target should be around there between 20K and 17K. Potential double bottom, yes. And from there, if everything is okay, because the monthly chart is clear for me, we have a buy signal here in the monthly. Yes. We have a buy signal here. We have a buy signal here. Potentially, this could be in the long-term consolidation here, looking for sideways, exactly the same like this. Yeah, with this consolidation here in the monthly. This is the consolidation here. And after that, preparation for the next leg up in the long term. Invalidations, very simple. Bitcoin must break and close below 18K, this big wap, and you see this break, you will see 10K. Simple. No more. I mean, it's very simple actually. It's very clear, this technical, this chart. I know maybe you are using arrows, triangles, rectangles, rainbows, whatever, right? But in my case, actually, I want to keep everything more simple. So now we have two levels. Yes, we have 18, 20K, this area. Let me show you here, where in the next 3 months, I am looking for this, right? And from there, yes, we will see potentially a bounce, a strong bounce actually. If this ring box breaks, you will see around 10K tested here. That's it. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. I want to just keep it simple. I want to update my technical analysis in short term for our channel with a short video, maybe in a couple hours. And that's it, because I think the market is clear for me, right? I think for you, maybe, who knows, right? And all the altcoins, all Bitcoin and stock market, be careful, because the next 3 months is gonna be the party, but for bears, not for bulls. Okay. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.